music recital. It's not a piano recital this year. We have a flute player today. A flautist, is that what I believe it's called? A flautist. We have our first flautist. But thank you for coming. I appreciate everyone that's come out to support these students. I've asked Pastor Schwinder to open our recital in word of prayer.
Well, thank you for being here tonight. We're excited about Miss Lauren coming back from West Coast Baptist College a couple years ago. And one of the things when she came on staff right away, we wanted her to take our music program to the next level. And she's certainly done that in the church and the school. We're great to see all these young people taking music lessons and piano lessons, and Mrs. Hoffer's teaching flute lessons. And anybody ever wants to play the trombone, I'll probably have to get mine back out. Well, we sold mine, but I'll have to teach them how to play the trombone. You didn't know that maybe about me. I played the trombone for 13 years, and I was glad the day I got to stop, and my mother quit telling me to do it. But I was thankful. No, there's nothing great about playing the bass clef harmony the entire time. I did have one solo, the 1812 Overture. I got to play it, so Symphony number 8. So that was wonderful. Let's have a word of prayer, and we'll go ahead and get started with the recital tonight. Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you so much for the time you've given us. Thank you for the hard work that the young people have put in, the lessons, the hours of practice. Thank you so much for the burden that Mrs. Hoffer and Miss Lauren have for these young people, and to use their musical talents and the gift that you've given them for your honor and glory. May you just bless each and every person tonight. Bless the parents for bringing them and coming. May we all be encouraged by what we see and hear. In your name I pray these things. Amen. Let me introduce the first here. The first one is Miss India Schwender. And Mrs. Hoffer, do you want to come and just tell a word of... You sure? You're good? This is India's first year of playing the flute, so India, come on up. And she's going to play a song entitled Merrily.
Great job, India. That was awesome. Mrs. Hoffer would always, whenever India was practicing the last time, she called me, and I was over in the other room, and she called me and said, "You got to come here." And I was like, "I'm right over here." So I went over and listened to India. A lot of times, India will make up her own songs, too. Like, she'll just play random notes and make a song. So I told her she should do that one, too. Next, we have Hannah Zitterbart. This is Hannah's first year taking piano lessons. She's actually been only taking since January, so she's about 4 months under her belt. She is 10 years old and in 4th grade, and the song she will be playing tonight is Alouette. Next we have Charlie White. This is also Charlie's first year taking piano lessons. Charlie is 9 years old and in third grade. Charlie, I have to tell you a little story about Charlie. She's a very rambunctious little child. And so when we have our piano lessons, we get easily sidetracked, and so do I. So it's not just her, it's me too. I get very sidetracked. Just ask my students. So a thing we do whenever we get off on a little bunny trail, we go, focus. So that's our sign. You want to do focus? Focus? You good? Okay. She's focused and a little nervous. But Charlie, tonight we're playing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. She was very focused. Next we have Ryan Trout. This is also Ryan's first. I have 3 students who it's their first year, and he is 11 years old and in 6th grade. When I was picking out songs, I was just throwing out random titles, and I was like, what do you think about this one? What do you think about this one? And this title, the song he'll be playing is For Elise. And he was like, oh, I love that song. I play it on my phone all the time. I'm like, okay, well, we'll play it on the piano this time. So this is his song. have Caleb Hopkins. This is Caleb's second year taking piano lessons. He is 10 years old and in fourth grade. The title of the song that he will be playing is Chopsticks, and he's been dying for me to get him to learn this song. So this is his recital song. To the end there, and he was like, "Yes, this is awesome." Next, we have Ella Lear. This is Ella's second year taking piano lessons. She is 9 years old and in third grade, and the title of her song is "The Horseman's Night Ride." Next, we have Alyssa Lear. This is Alyssa's fifth year taking piano lessons. She's 11 in sixth grade, almost a teenager. I remember when she was just really tiny. Never mind. I was going to tell an embarrassing story next, but we won't do that. Alyssa will be playing a song called Long, Long Ago. And our last student musician of the night, I used to change her diapers. That was the emergency. So it makes me feel old whenever I used to do that. But it is Autumn Schwinder. Autumn, this is her 8th year taking piano lessons, I believe. And she is 14 years old and in 8th grade. Sorry, just got me all flustered. No. The title of her song is River Flows in You. Give them another round of applause. I'll tell you a little bit about myself before I play my song. Like Pastor was saying, I graduated in 2014 from West Coast Baptist College with a degree, a secondary education degree in teaching English and teaching music. I never thought the Lord would actually allow me to use it, but I'm privileged and I'm thankful for His grace that's gotten me through my second year teaching piano lessons and teaching in school. But I'm thankful for the opportunity that I have to help these students develop the talents that the Lord has already given them and put inside them. And thank you, parents, for contributing to that and encouraging them to practice every day, I hope, and encouraging them to use their talents and not be afraid to get up in front of people. But I appreciate that. And the song that I will be playing tonight is, I have been playing the piano for a very long time. I don't remember how, 14 years, I believe. Yeah, so, 14 years. And the song I will be playing tonight is Over the Rainbow. I'm gonna ask the students to come forward and take their bow. We didn't practice this, so it's gonna be a little rough. But, go ahead. We practiced it last year. Not hands, just wrists. Thank you again for coming. I appreciate everyone that's here to support these kids. We will continue to work with the things, and they all did an awesome job. They did great. So I've asked one of the men in our church, Brother Dave Trout, to dismiss us in prayer.
Let's pray. Dear Lord, just thank you that we can have a church and a school here that just nourishes and promotes Christian talents to grow and work for you. Thank you for Mrs. Hoffer and for Miss Lauren, Lord, for their patience and their time that they give to these students to help them grow and use their talents for you, Lord. Help these children to realize that they're God-given talents, that we need to give them back to God, Lord. Help them through all their life.